Okay, good afternoon. Good afternoon, ma'am. Had your lunch?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Had your lunch?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good.
Yes, ma'am.
Where I stopped yesterday, verbs I was doing, transitive and intransitive. For all my students, good afternoon. Very nice of you. I hope you're enjoying your
Tense.
verbs, time and tense, right?
Time and tense, ma'am.
Transitive and intransitive I had done.
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Okay,
Yes,
transitive is the one where it is carried over to
Verb and
the doer. The subject or the doer carries over to the object. Without it, it is an incomplete sentence. But in an intransitive, the subject does not carry over or the doer does not carry to the object. It ends there. It makes not a complete sentence, but it makes sense. Okay. The sun rises brightly also is one example for intransitive. The farmer was sowing the seed also is an transitive sentence like this. So today I told you I am doing the tense. So how many kind of tenses we have got? Very important is present. In present, you need to understand simple present tense.
Ma'am, can you repeat the difference between time and tense, ma'am?
Time and tense,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is this? She went home. What is this? She went home. This is what? It is a past action. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Past action or no?
Past.
This is also past. This is past perfect. Because I have given time. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
He went home, she had gone home. Both are same. Both are same.
Yes, ma'am.
Here, we write only the tense, which tense it is past. But here it is an experienced action. She had gone home. She went home also is correct. This is also correct. But this is an experienced action. This is called, these kind of sentences are called as experienced actions, where the action which is being taken is being experienced by the person. Okay? Experience.
Yes, ma'am.
It is not different. In deep, it is not different. Only I am going in for deep. They give a definition of time, they give a definition of tense. Tense is always called as an experienced action. She is writing. Because time bound, what happens? Even if it does not have a main verb, it can go into time action. But tense action, you have to be very specific with tense because it is totally an experienced action, which is being experienced. She is writing her notes. So what is the tense? It is a present continuous tense. There is not much.
Time is also experience, no, ma'am.
That's what I'm telling you, dear. No. Time is not an experienced action. No. Time is taken in a sense that it is present, past, only till there the limit. You don't go in deep. But when you start keeping in deep, you keep on writing, tenses are being further divided into 3 each. So that experience action you don't get in time. We can just write she had, past, that's it. But here in this, when you go for a deeper one, when you go for the experienced action, you have to write the tense. Not much difference, I'm telling you. Only I am giving you this explanation. Not many teachers do this. Because we know both are almost the same. We know both are almost the same. There is no different definition between these 2 things. But we always call tense as an experienced action. Time cannot be given as an experienced action. Time can only be given the time bond. That is this present past mode. But when you experience one action which is completely been experienced by him or her, or he or she, then you call it as a tense. It is a total one. That's it. That's the difference. Not much difference. Don't scratch your head there. Nowhere in your first POC it is being asked anywhere. Only I gave you for your reference. So we'll go for this present. First one is I take. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Then sorry, your voice is breaking. Only I take. What all it comes?
I make.
I make. No, I don't want the verb. What all comes under that present? I write, she write. What comes in present?
They.
No, dear, you're not understanding.
Is, are, am.
Very, very good. Whoever told that, it is very simple one. It is am, is, are. Yesterday I made it right. Then one more. Present continuous.
Will.
Continuous. I am. This only I write. No, you mark this as present. Only take I write what you said. I write my notes. I am writing my notes. Here comes am, is, are. Then the next one is
Present perfect tense.
present perfect is what? I have.
Has and have.
I have returned my notes. First person is I. Then you have to write have only. Then she has returned her notes. So it is has or have, or even again they have returned their notes. What are these? Simple present, present continuous, perfect, then present perfect continuous.
I have been writing my
Very simple. Yes, when you write continuous, it is BEING. If it is a present perfect continuous, because it is a present tense, you have to write BEING. So I have been verb ing. I have been writing my notes. Or he has been writing his notes.
Had been serving.
Hey, that is
Ma'am, being, no, ma'am, not being.
present perfect continuous is being. That is past.
been no ma'am.
Yes, being. BEING only is correct. For present perfect continuous, BEING. For past perfect, it is be and be. That is the difference between present and continuous. That is past, this is continuous. This This is present perfect continuous. It is BEING only. He has been writing his notes. They have been writing their notes. Have and has with being, BEING. So always remember, in present perfect continuous tense, we use being. Have been or has been. So these are the four tenses. In what? In present. These are the four concepts which you can write. One is a simple present tense. I write or I take my notes, whatever you want. I have written I take, you can write take also. You can write also. Very simple is this. You should understand the verb. Here, I write my notes. Very, very important. You can write he writes his notes. That is also correct. Then present continuous. I am writing my notes. He is writing his notes. They are writing their notes. Am and is are singular. Are is plural. What is continuous? Which is happening. Now it is being happening. Perfect, which is already being done in the present tense. I have written my notes. Have you written your notes? If I ask, I have written my notes. It is a perfect. It is done. Okay, and when it is done, still it is continuing. It is present perfect continuous. I have been writing my notes since yesterday, since this morning. So from there till here, you have been writing. It is a present perfect continuous tense. Okay?
I have been living.
Yes, in this house since 10 years. I have been living. You can write any verb. That is not the problem. I only want you to understand is this. I want you to understand this and this. My concept is this. The rest you can change anything. But when it is a simple present tense, the verb is singular. Right. They write their notes. They write their notes. Please remember that. When it is plural, they write their notes. You cannot write writes. Because when you use the first person, then only you can. Otherwise, you cannot change that. If the noun is singular, the verb has to be in S or ES form. And if the noun or the pronoun is in plural, the verb has to go in singular. Then here is I am writing. He is writing. This is first person. Second person is. Plural is they are. So this is singular. And this is used for plural. But here I have taken first person. That's why I have to use the plural form. I have written my notes. He has written their notes. They have written their notes. Usually this is taken for plural form. But if you take the first person in the pronoun chart, what I made you write. You remember? Remember? I gave you a pronoun chart. I, me, myself.
Yes, ma'am.
Take from there. This concept is from there. Take the first person. See, if you use first person, you have to use the plural form. But if you take the second person, she, I'm using it here as a singular. That is the concept of language. That's the biggest problem. But here it is present perfect continuous. Take into consideration. I have been writing, again first person. When I take he has been writing. See how it is? Understood? Any doubts still here?
No, ma'am.
Okay, then write down. Take the
Yes,
heading,
ma'am.
take the heading verbs. Put present tense. Make this as present tense. This one.
Ma'am, she is plural, ma'am.
She is singular, no? But it is a second person, no? When you use first person, the verb has to be in plural form. Only first person.
Ma'am, she is third person.
Second person. Look at the chart, what I have given you.
Ma'am, it's a pronoun, no, ma'am.
Look at the chart. He, she, third person. He, she, it, they. Second or third person, anything it comes. But then it has to be singular. But only if you use the first person. I. When you use I or when you use we have been to our night club. We are having our food. You cannot write we has our food. You cannot write that. Unless it is plural and it is a first person. Very, very important. For second person, you can write you. You are having.
What's the
You
difference
have,
between
sorry?
what's the difference between the present participle and present perfect continuous tense?
Present participle is adding two verbs together. When you add present, that is the next step when you go to active and passive voice. Why you are getting confused here?
Okay, ma'am.
Don't get confused. Don't add this. I'm just giving the simple concepts of tense. You understand this. Past participle, then we'll go for active and passive voice. Why you want to go there?
Actually, in present participle, we just use be, ing, no, ma'am.
No, it is written in continuous. Remember that. It is always in present perfect continuous. You can never write ben. That is used for past perfect continuous.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Because we use had. She had been. Then you cannot write being. That becomes continuous. This being is used for continuous. I have been writing since 3 days. I have been struggling. Have been is a continuous process. When you use a continuous process, you write being. But when it is past perfect, it is being done. Already being done. Past perfect continuous, then you have to write had been. So keep this in mind. When you use first person, you have to write the plural verb. Again, one more concept I'm telling you. When you use the second person or when you use the third person, then only you have to use the singular verb. Now, how do you say, I has written my notes, you write?
No, ma'am, I have written my notes.
I have written my notes, correct. Impana, you have asked me something. What is the literal meaning of I have been writing my notes? Means it's a continuous process, dear. Understood, Impana?
Still happening, ma'am. The thing is still happening.
It's a continuous process, yes. The present continuous is going on still. I have been waiting for him. I have been waiting for, it's a continuous, it's a present tense. It is not stopped. We don't know.
Yes, ma'am.
Here, present, I have written my notes. Means now you have finished. It's a present perfect. It is being done now. When you finish something now, I have written my notes. But it is a continuous process. It is a continuous process which is still going on. I have been writing notes. That is what the difference. See here, continuous. I am writing. This is perfect. This is continuous. Both are, this is only perfect. Remember, that is the difference here. It is a perfect tense, perfect continuous. That you have been writing. It's a continuous process. Impana, your doubt is clear. What is the literal meaning of I have been writing my notes? Please remember, anything which is done in continuous process. I have been waiting. Difference between present continuous and present perfect continuous. That's what I'm telling you. Present continuous is I am writing. This is a bond that you have still been writing. I am writing is there. See, understand. From when you're writing, this does not make difference. Does not make any difference here. I am writing means it is a present continuous. You are writing now. I have been writing means since then till now you have been writing.
From past till now.
Sorry?
From past till now, no, ma'am.
From past till now. Yeah, it's a continuous process. Past means you can even take since morning I am writing, since 15 minutes I am writing. I am writing, you can start now only. Are you writing your notes? I am writing my notes. If I tell, ma'am, I have been writing my notes since 2 o'clock. Understand the difference?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I am writing. Are you writing your notes? If I put a question, ma'am, I am writing my notes. I have been writing my notes. You cannot tell them. What are you doing since morning? I have been writing my notes. It's a continuous process. It is a past, present, perfect, continuous. Understood? Tanisha? Okay. It's nothing. See here. Understand. This is a present continuous. I am writing my notes. What are you doing? You cannot say I am writing my notes. From morning I am writing my notes. No. It is being done. That some part is being done and it is still a continuous process. Then you write, I have been writing my notes. Understood, dear? Tanisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure, no doubt. If you have doubts, I'm ready to explain once more. I want you to understand the concepts more because you have got verbs for your second PUC. Or for the first PUC. Any doubt?
Clear. It's clear.
Okay, write on this. If you have written, I'll go for the next one. So under the
Written, ma'am.
yes, yes. Under the present, we have 4. Simple present tense, simple continuous, present perfect continuous. You add tense to it. I have not written. Okay, shall I start the next one?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Should I erase this? You have written?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
The next tense is which one?
Past.
Yes. What is past? Which has already been done.
The thing which has already happened.
Which is already been done. The time which is passed out is called as a past tense. The time which is passed out. What is going on is present. What is being done is the past. When I say past, again this is divided into what? How much you divided? Yes?
4 types.
4.
4 types.
Four type.
Tell me.
Simple past,
Simple past.
4 types.
Tense.
Past tense.
past continuous, past perfect, past perfect.
Past perfect tense.
Past continuous.
Past perfect continuous tense.
Now, when it is a simple past tense, we don't have the time bound here. I write changes to I wrote. Understand? I write my notes changes to I wrote my notes, which is already being done. Past is a past time. Andre, you should remember that it is already being done. What was the first example I gave? I write my notes. I wrote my notes. See here, it is already being done. So it is the past tense. Yes or no? That you have already written. Everything this is past. Continuous.
It must be simple past.
I
ma'am.
was writing my notes.
Simple past tense, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, tense and simple past tense both are same, no, ma'am?
Simple past tense and
Past tense.
yeah, same. Past and simple past tense, it's the same thing. Unless and until you don't add this, these 3 are important: continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. Otherwise, it is same. I was writing my notes. This is singular.
They were.
And we were.
They or be anything. They were. I told you this does not make difference. They were writing. They are.
There.
I just want you to understand that this is the plural form. So what are the main thing?
Was,
Is and changes to was. Are changes to were. Yes, this is the difference. Is and are and changes to was, singular, singular, are in the present, this is present tense, this is past. Changes to was, are changes to were. This is one thing you should understand. If you write, I am writing my notes, it becomes present continuous. But if they asked you past continuous, I was writing my notes. First person. And again, third person. Understood? Look at the
Yes.
difference, and again I'm trying to bring out the difference to you. If you understand this, it will be very important for you. Then perfect. It is being done. See here, I have written my notes. She has, had, the past. She had written her notes. They had written their notes. So what are the changes? Has or have changes to had. So what is the difference here? Has or have changes to had. It is not singular or plural. Had is only the perfect tense. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
You're understanding, my dear student? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And yes, it's very important.
Yes, ma'am.
Grammar is very, very important.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Anything in had, whenever you get had, keep in mind it is a perfect past. The past is perfect. I had returned my notes, means yesterday or morning period, whatever time. Just 1 minute before also is called as past. So what happens? Has is singular, have is plural, but in the past perfect, even if it is singular or plural, we write had.
Yes, ma'am.
There we cannot write singular and plural. I'll erase this past tense. You have written. All of you sitting there.
Ma'am.
Present past tense you have written, simple past tense.
Yes, ma'am. Written, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I'll bring the past perfect continuous this side. So the fourth one is past
Perfect
continuous.
content.
Now someone has asked you, what were you doing the whole day yesterday? You cannot tell I have been writing my notes. It is a past tense. Perfect. Always perfect is has been, continuous, present continuous. Then have been, present continuous. Had been is past continuous. Keep this in one thing in your mind. She had been. This is called as the perfect form. She had been, but we are using ing. Why? Because it is continuous. She had been writing her notes. They, here also singular plural, had only. They had been writing their notes. But look at it perfect. Had written, which is already done. That's why it is in the past tense. It is a past participle. Had written, but see here, just because it is continuous, we are writing ing. Verb plus ing. Understood?
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, how can we say that I have written my notes is present perfect, ma'am?
I have,
No, ma'am. I have written my notes is present. How can we say, ma'am?
I have written, because you are using the word have. If you use had, it is past. If it is I have, is present only. No? It is a perfect. I have written my notes is a present continuous, which is being done, which is perfect. I have written my notes. Whatever is perfect, it is done as have, has, had. Only three. It is perfect continuous. It is has been, have been, had been. Only three. Keep this in mind. Present perfect is always, it is have or has been. Okay. Then past perfect is had. Past perfect continuous is had been. Present perfect continuous is has been or have been. Keep this in mind. Simple, very simple. That's why I'm writing this like a table for you.
Ma'am?
Okay. Again, three. One is simple present tense. Then second one is past continuous, past perfect continuous, past perfect continuous. Sorry, past perfect continuous. Four.
Ma'am, the verb is in V3 form now, ma'am.
Sorry, could not hear you.
Ma'am, in past perfect continuous, the verb should be in V3 form now, ma'am.
V3. In which one? Past, yes. This VI plus ing. Always. Because it is a continuous process. Wherever it is continuous, it is ing only always. I had been writing my notes. I had been written my notes. Because then it becomes a perfect one. When you go for a perfect, that is the past participle. That is what you said is V3.
Ma'am,
Yes.
it had been raining, ma'am.
Yes. What tense it has had been?
Past perfect continuous.
It is not raining today. It is not raining today. What sentence you had given is, it has a time bond maybe from morning to evening. It is already past, but now it is not happening.
Yes, ma'am.
But if you write it is happening till now, then it becomes present perfect continuous. It has been raining, it has to be changed. But you had given had been, it is past perfect. Yes or no?
Ma'am.
Ma'am, if we add since morning,
Since morning, that's what present continuous. I'm telling you now, present perfect continuous. It has been raining since morning. Anything in past. It had been raining till afternoon, 2 o'clock. It has been raining till afternoon, wrong. It has stopped. The process is stopped till 2 o'clock. It had been raining till 2 o'clock is correct. It has been raining since 2 o'clock. Now also it is happening. It is a present perfect continuous tense.
yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So right. Don't get
Yes,
so
ma'am.
Okay, right. Don't get so confused. Yes, tell me.
Ma'am, in past continuous, she was writing her notes. It's a second person or third person, ma'am?
She is which person?
She is second person, ma'am.
She is second person. You is second person. She is third person, na? You is the second person. Yourself.
Ma'am, I'm unable to hear your voice.
Second person is what? I have given that chart. Where is that chart? You have your chart before you?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Keep the chart. First person is what? I, we,
I,
my, me, myself. That is nominative, possessive, objective, and then reflexive. Again, in the first person I have given you, that is we, because it is a plural. We, our, us, ourselves. Second person what?
you, your, you.
Then how
That's it, ma'am.
can she be a second person?
Yes, ma'am, I got confused with the singular and plural.
Okay,
I,
your doubt. That is actually very good. Third person comes in he, she, it, they.
Yes, ma'am.
They is for the plural form. He, she, it is for the singular. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
No doubts. Can simple tense be a intransitive? Why are you confusing yourself, Tanisha? Give me one example for intransitive form. Why you want to mix up this and that? She laughed. What tense you are going to give me? Yes, Tanisha. She laughed. What tense you are going to give me? She sings.
Past.
The present continuous. Yes, Aradhya. She sings is a present continuous form. She writes, I write. Writes is always a continuous. It's what is daily, what happens in your life. When someone goes to temple daily, when someone goes for a walk every day, the sun which rises every day, we always use in the present continuous forms. She sings, the sun rises in the east. It is a known concept, universal truth. She prays daily. They pray daily. Can simple tense of be in intransitive form? Give me an example. Intransitive means what? The farmer sowed. The farmer sow, if I tell it is wrong. It is correct.
The farmer sows a seed.
The farmer sows the seed is correct. It is not wrong. It is again an intransitive form only. The farmer sow the seeds in the farm is called as intransitive. Why are you getting confused with that and this? I'm just going for the tense now. So you give me an example. I'll just give the answer for that also. Can simple tense be of an intransitive form? You give me an example. If I tell they laughed, what tense you are going to give? Past. She ran. Okay. What is it? You want to find out the tense or you want to find out the intransitive form? Yes, Tanisha, you want me to find out the tense? Both. She ran. She ran is a past tense. It is an intransitive one, but it makes sense. It is intransitive and it is in the past. She runs is a present one. She ran is a past one. Okay? No doubts? Okay? Yeah. You finished writing this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next
Yes,
one.
ma'am.
Okay. Last one is? Last one?
Future tense.
Future tense.
Future tense.
Future, how many we have? Do we have divisions? Future, we have divisions? Anyone sitting there? Future tense. Anything that happens in the coming time is called as future. Bhavishya Kala you say. Anything which happens in the coming time. I am going tonight to Bombay. How many types of futures do we have? Do we
Three
have
types.
Which one?
Simple future, present, perfect, continuous.
Future Allah. Give me the examples. Who told this? Give me the example. Simple. Mata? What you told?
Perfect and continuous.
Okay, perfect. Don't write. Please, those who are staying there, don't write. Continuous. Yes, give me example. Correct? I will go to Bangalore, correct? 4. Tanisha, which one? Tanisha, which is the fourth one? Yes, who told me perfect? Who told me perfect? Give me perfect example. I have given for simple. I will go to Bangalore. You will write have or had or been. I would have been. I want that student to tell me one example for perfect. Yes, dear students, answer. Why you are finding it so difficult today? Yes, give me the perfect tense. Who gave me these 3 options? I want to know. Some boy told me this. Who is it? I cannot recognize your voice.
Ma'am, me only, ma'am, but don't know. I think so 3.
Okay, give me the option for it. I'm not telling you're wrong. My students are always good. You use your own capacity, you find your own way. I'm very happy. Perfect continuous. Give an example.
Ma'am, only one tense, I think.
Future, only one.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, simple and continuous too, I think.
Continuous. How
Ma'am,
can
we
you do?
cannot count continuous.
Okay, tell me. Continuous, how would you write? I would have been going to my aunt's house by this time.
Ma'am, only simple tense.
No, that's what I'm telling you. I would have gone to my aunt's house. Have is what? See, it is again a present one. Gone is again is what? It's a past tense. So there are only 2. One is simple, we call it as future tense, future conditionals. They are mixed with modals. Future and future conditionals. No other concept go to your brain. This all is not there.
She will be always pulling my leg.
Here, future conditional we say. It is a conditional one. It gives a lot of condition. See here, I will go to Bangalore. When we say, if you are not sure about it, tomorrow,
Yes.
tomorrow, or evening, or the next minute, or the next second, I will go to Bangalore by night. Then it becomes future. You may or you may not go. But when you're sure that you're going, then what you should have?
Should.
Go to.
I will be going. This is called adding modals to it. I will be going tonight. So keep this in your brain. When we are adding modals to it, what is be? What is be form?
Helping verb.
We use it when we use the sentence of subject and verb agreement we use. I'll go then later, don't worry. This is when you are sure that you are going. Then only we have to add be. If just you say, randomly you speak, haphazardly you speak, you're not sure about it. You may or I may go to my aunt's house. I may be going to my aunt's house. If your parents are surely told you, tomorrow don't fix up any appointment. We are going to our aunt's house. I will be going to my aunt's house. I may be going to my aunt's house. My parents told me. I may go to my aunt's house. That is, you are sure or unsure. But this takes place in the future. Only 2, future conditional. Only 2. One is, I will go, I shall go, I can go, I must go, I might go. I would go, I would be going, I shall be going, I'll be going. Audio isn't much clear. I'll raise a complaint there if anyone is there. You're not able to hear me? Impana?
Clear.
Your voice is breaking a
The
lot.
voice is, I know that network problem is too much, dear students. Anyhow, it will be a recorded class. You can just increase the volume of your computers or your mobile So it will be easy for you to understand. Now you are able to hear me?
Ma'am, I can hear you, ma'am, but sometimes it breaks.
It breaks, yeah. I know, because of that network problem there. So only two, future and future conditional. They are mixed with modals. Modals is the speed. Sure? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, right now.
Ma'am, that is, I will be going tonight, no, ma'am. Tonight is.
I'll be going tonight, yes. Tonight
You
is
have written
right.
tonight.
I'll be going. Tonight is wrong. I'll be going to tonight. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
I'll be going to Bangalore tonight.
Yes,
No, ma'am.
thank you.
That is.
I'll be going tonight. Thank you. Whoever corrected me, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I will be going tonight. I will be going to Bangalore tonight. Again, whatever someone told me, that is also correct. So how many kind of tenses we learned today? 3. The basic are 3. One is simple present, then present continuous, present perfect, continuous. I want you to write now at least 3 examples for each. Don't use the same verb. Please use different verbs for every sentence you write. Then go for the past, simple past tense, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Future conditional, only 2, which adds modals to it. Okay, this will be useful for you for your direct and indirect speech. Do you have any doubts till here?
No, ma'am.
No doubts, ma'am.
Okay.
No doubts, ma'am.
Okay, then I'll go for adverbs. What are adverbs? What are adverbs?
Ma'am, which qualifies verbs.
Super. It qualifies. See, in adjective, what we do? Adjective, what we do? It qualifies the noun, sometimes even the verb, sometimes even the adjective to adjective. She is very pretty. When we write she is very pretty, very is also an adjective, pretty is also an adjective. To one adjective, we add another one adjective. It can be even added to an adverb. It can be added to a verb. Adjective can have 3 different forms. That when I go directly to the adjective singular, I teach you that. But what basically is adverb? A word which is added to the verb, or it is to modify, qualify, or beautify verb. What is a verb? Action word is called as a verb. There we are not going to pay attention to the noun. We are not worried for noun at all. We are not worried for pronoun at all. She looks very beautiful. When I say this, I am speaking about the noun or the pronoun. That becomes adjective. But when I am highlighting the verb, that is called as adverb. You have to understand in a sentence. Sometimes what they do, they give you a sentence. Find out the adverb or find out the adjective they say. If it is related to the verb, you should always write adverb. Voice is breaking, Rudresh. I'm screaming here.
Ma'am, due to network problem.
Yeah, dear, I understand. In a given sentence, how you have to find an adverb, how you have to find an adjective. The given word, if it is related to the verb, it is an adjective. Adverb. If it is related to the noun, it is an adjective. Any sentence they give you, ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅದು adverb adjective ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನೌನ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಆ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ವರ್ಡ್ ಗೆ ನೌನ್ಗೆ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ an adjective. But if it is speaking about the verb, it is highlighting, beautifying, or modifying or qualifying verb, then it becomes adverb. Something which is added to the verb is called as an adverb. Okay? Something which is added to the verb, add plus verb, something which is added to the verb. Why it is added? It is added to modify, beautify, or qualify the verb. So what is adverbs? Something added to the verb. Why? To qualify, modify, or define, or sometimes beautify. So what does the word adverb means? Add plus verb is called as adverb. Means when you add something to the verb. ಕಾರ್ಯ verb is ಕಾರ್ಯ ಏನಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. We are not worried. We are not worried. We are more worried for how she eats her food. She eats her food very fastly. She eats her food fastly. How she eats her food? When you put a question, how she eats her food fastly. We are more worried for her eating of food. She eats her food fastly. Eat is a verb. How she eats her food? She eats her food fastly. She sings melodiously. She runs fastly. She wakes up yawningly. She wakes up cryingly. So we are more worried for the verb. We are not worried for what the noun does or what the pronoun does. What adds to the verb is called as an adverb. Simple concept. In the given sentence, if it is highlighting the verb, it is an adverb. If it is highlighting the noun, it is an adjective. Here, he sings badly. We are not worried here. Sings is what?
Verb.
Verb. How he sings? How he sings?
Badly.
Yes. So when
Badly.
what are we doing? We are highlighting the verb. We are not worried for him or her.
Yes.
But there, she looks beautiful. We are not worried for.
We are highlighting her.
We are not worried for verb then. Understand adjective and verb, adverb difference. She looks.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
We are not worried for her looks. She beautiful. Avulge ನಾವು beautiful ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. How she looks beautiful. We are more highlighting to the noun, to the pronoun. But here, we are not worried. How he sings?
Badly.
But if you
Badly.
tell he badly, does it make sense? What
No,
he does
ma'am.
badly?
Sings.
So what is sings?
Badly.
Thinks.
What is sings?
Verb.
Yes. So what add to the verbs is called as an
Adverb.
adverb. Easy?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Got another one Kannada class. The sir is waiting. I don't want to make him wait. I hope you have understood. If you have doubts, you can keep it tomorrow. And you can clarify your doubts.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Chinmay, Vinay, today you did not answer me anything. Then Murli, yes, bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Yes, Shruti, bye. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Welcome all of you. Bye. Bye.
आंटी प्रीति लंच आंटी ना करेंगे